The first event of the year continues right here live from the Meadowlands as we've got our first match of the night, Str8 Rippin taking on Believe the Hype. And we are gearing up right now for game number 1.
And we got to take a look here at the rosters here. Checking out the red team. You got Str8 Rippin, your 2008 reigning Halo 3 national champions. That's team captain Tsquared, Legit, ElamiteWarrior, and Snipedown. Now these guys are going to have to do these things if they want to dominate tonight. Of course, they're going to need to adjust to the play style that Believe the Hype brings. And of course, they need to just take it one game at a time. Don't get ahead of yourselves. Just play it the way you do.
And on the blue team, Chris, we got Believe the Hype. We got Cloud, Clutch, Demon D, and Sypher, also known as Hines online. What they need to do to win in this game is they need to keep their confidence and just stay aggressive, and they'll be all right.
Yeah, that's right. Now I'm looking out for Cloud this weekend. Cloud was the one who went off against Triggers Down in their winners bracket round 2 match. I'm expecting big things out of him here. And we're going to go right into game 1. It looks like the Meadowlands crowd is ready for this one, guys. It's going to be Onslaught CTF. Of course, the first team to capture 5 flags will win the game. Str8 Rippin, they struggled with Carbon in this game type. Carbon won it 5-4. Let's see if Believe the Hype can do the same. We are going to be opening this game up with the lead slayer for Str8 Rippin. It is Snipedown. So Snipedown was taken down to start that one off. Actually, 3 members of Str8 Rippin were taken out in the opening battle. Meanwhile, Snipedown, it looks like he was sneaking down low. No one from Str8 Rippin really going up high now. Snipedown trying to be that first player. And Believe the Hype, they are all stuck on their spawn already in the B base as Legit and Elamite just ran in there and started to slaughter the guy. So 3 down for Str8 Rippin. Sypher getting the big double kill on the A side. They're going to try and push top middle. And I got to ask you, how big is top control against a team like Str8 Rippin? Because when we were watching Carbon, they were holding bottom.
You know, that's the first time I've seen a strat like that from a team. I mean, Carbon just completely didn't even go top once, really punished Str8 Rippin for even going up top. So I guess whatever fits your playing style best, stick to it.
All right, and what would you suggest here to see out of Str8 Rippin?
For Str8 Rippin, I'd say switch it up as much as possible. Believe the Hype seems to be really on the defensive right now, so just keep staying aggressive. Let Believe the Hype know that you guys are the 2008 champion.
The 2 times that I saw Str8 Rippin put themselves in a great position is when they got Legit or Snipedown in the Carbon base. So we'll see if they can do that here. Snipedown really hasn't been able to pass the middle point of this map quite yet. Believe the Hype, they're hanging in this one. They're winning some VR battles. Snipedown looks like he's checking out his base, making sure there's no one there. He's got ElamiteWarrior directly behind him. They're going to push top B, but there are 2 players from Believe the Hype up there as Sypher's going to clean up the kill. We're going to jump on board with Sypher just as he is taken down. Let's go on board, though, with Cloud, the team captain, the one I'm calling to have a great series. Cloud sneaking into the Str8 Rippin base. He's going to be taken down, but we're going to stay on board with him for a while. And Str8 Rippin, they got the spawn camp set up. They're going to pull the flag as ElamiteWarrior gets the triple kill. Legit is going to run the flag. You saw one of the keys to the match is let Legit and Elamite be the objective masterminds. Legit's going to put that first flag in. ElamiteWarrior immediately picks up another kill and then pulls a second flag. You got to love the way these 2 work together, and Legit is right there to pick up the flag after Elamite dies. Str8 Rippin, once their strategy is set up, they just lock down and they convert.
And that's the thing about Str8 Rippin strategies. They don't just set up to get 1 cap. They set up to get multiple caps. Just right there, they get 1 setup, they got 2 caps out of it.
And Legit is going to be taken down. We're going to jump on board with ElamiteWarrior. He came back from Believe the Hype's base. He was spawn camping over there, now coming up behind them at B base, trying to help out his teammates. And Believe the Hype is trying to run the flag bottom B side. And a great play from ElamiteWarrior. He dropped the grenade, then cleaned it up with the battle rifle. 2-0, Straight Rippin leading, but it's Onslaught. As you saw, you can capture it extremely fast, and Legit is trying to do that again. ElamiteWarrior somehow staying alive at Believe the Hype's base. Tsquared's getting covered from top middle, but Snipedown is going to be the player to put the flag in for Straight Rippin. It is 3-0 after 3 minutes and 40 seconds.
And this could be thought of as a very demoralizing start for Believe the Hype going up against the champions. But you got to remember, this is a very quick pace game. You can score flags just as quick as Straight Rippin did, and they can definitely stay in the fight.
This one could go either way. As you see here, it looks like Demon D from Believe the Hype is going to be able to run a flag in. It's 3-1. Believe the Hype. That's going to be a good start for them. That's a confidence builder. They need to build off of that and get the momentum going because they cannot lose confidence. A 3-0 start from Straight Rippin, that's intimidating. But, they've taken down a juggernaut already in this tournament in Triggers Down. ElamiteWarrior, he was taken down. Meanwhile, Legit is going to pick up the flag. He's going to continue running it in, and Straight Rippin coming right back with the counter flag as Believe the Hype failed on their attempt.
That's the one thing about Legit. I gotta mention, Chris. When you play against him, you never know where he's gonna go with the flag.
He's unpredictable. You gotta love it. He had one of the best flag runs we've ever seen in his game against Carbon. You called it out, Scott. If you didn't see it, make sure to check out the VOD after the event. But you know what? I'm not switching screens from Legit. You guys have to watch this guy for the rest of the game because I'm expecting him to get the 5th and final capture here.
I'm thinking a little comeback from Believe the Hype, to be honest there, Chris.
Well, Demon D is moving the flag, bud. He's got it in his base, and there we go. It's going to be 4-2. I'm staying on board with Legit, though, and I just want to see what can Believe the Hype do. They need to shut down Legit and ElamiteWarrior, if you ask me.
Basically, Chris, they just need to get a nice control of the map. Every time they get a cap, they seem to just get taken out and lose control. They need to really look into what Straight Rippin's doing by keeping control and getting multiple caps.
Now, having experience against playing these guys there, Scott, now he's talking about shutting down Elamite and Legit. Can you really shut them down, or can you just try to contain them? What do you need to do?
You can try to neutralize them, Farouk, but sometimes there's only so much you can do versus the on-fire Legit or just the consistent Elamite. There's just only so much.
Well, it seems that 4-3. Legit. Honestly, I didn't want to switch from them for the rest of the game, but they did do exactly that. They shut down Legit, and then they turned 2 flag caps immediately. So it's now 4-3. It's a 1-flag game. Straight Rippin, though, is in the Believe the Hype base, and Snipedown is back at his base protecting. Cloud, the last member alive for Believe the Hype, he's trying to get Elamite out of his base. He's going to be taken down, but 3 of the Believe the Hype members are spawning together. This is going to be a great opportunity for them to take a stand, a defensive stand together. Demon D trying to clear out. It looks like Elamite's still at his base. Meanwhile, we're on board with Clutch. Clutch putting shots on T2 as T2 is pulling the flag. They're going to run it bottom A. Hines is going to be taken down, or Sypher rather. Cloud won't be able to stop the flag. We're going on board with Tsquared as ElamiteWarrior picks up the triple kill, and this is going to be the 5th and final flag. Straight Rippin takes game 1. Very impressive showing there out of Straight Rippin. They converted on their setups. ElamiteWarrior had a huge game. 2 triple kills in that one for 18 kills, only 13 deaths. That's a positive 5, but really it was just the objective dominance in that one.